What's up, people? Can't see my own can here. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, Lowpro. My name is Vic, and first of all, I appreciate you tuning in and watching these videos. I've only got a few at the moment, but I really appreciate you taking your time out to look at what I'm up to during this coronavirus lockdown situation. Anyway, today's just a quick video regarding some mods for your T5. I've got one just there, as you can see, and I'm going through a bit of a phase. I'm sorting some little niggly faults out and just sort of finish off a few bits that have been left undone for quite a long time. Anyway, I'm going to show you some things today which I've got. Namely, a really good upgrade for your T5 or T6 are these Powerflex Adjustable Bushes. Both adjustable, and they let you adjust your toe angles and camber, so it allows you to really get your van aligned correctly so you're not going through tyres. Now, a heavily lowered van, say more than 80mm almost, or even 100mm, which a lot of vans are low, especially you can get loads of really slow coilovers now, fan slams, your solo, your coilovers, and even air rides a really popular thing. I mean, I can tell you from experience, you will chew through tyres in no time. I'm talking some of our customers, myself, 3,000 to 5,000 miles, and you'll need a set of rear tyres, because the way they run when they're lowered is the rear wheel turns in. And I'll show you that in a bit more detail in a few minutes, but just to give you a rough idea. So these bushes are godsend, they make a big difference, and Powerflex really sort of saw the issue with these vehicles and it's gotten rectified. It's a quick unboxing to show you what's in the boxes so you know what to expect, and then some pricing and so forth. So hold tight whilst I move the camera and set up for another angle so you can see what I'm doing. I've also got to clear the workbench of all this stuff because I was working on the van the other day, so I've got all these tools out, so give me 2 secs whilst I tidy up. And this will be in like super fast speed too, and I do work that fast. I'm like Lightning McQueen here. So here we are. These are your bushes. Now these are the road versions, not the race versions. So they do make a track version which is all black, a bit more stiff, in fact a lot more stiff than these, and they come in a box that's actually all that colour to give you an idea. So they call the black series, but these are the standard road series. In the boxes you get 2 for your rear arms. Rear arm, I'll open up the, we'll do the inner bush first, then do the outer bush. These are the inner bushes. Come well packed as Powerflex always do. Nice and easy. So this is the rear arm inner bush. As you can see, got a centric hole, so as you can turn it, it changes the adjustment, and this should make it in there. Give you a rough idea. So you get 2 deeper bushes and 2 narrow bushes. As you see, they're not all the same, they're slightly different in high variance. To give you a rough idea. It's hard to show on screen if you can see, but they're not the same height. This one's a bit taller than that one there. You get 2 adjustment bolts which go through the bushes, and this you adjust with this key. Like a mini, if you have coilovers, like a mini coilover. And when your vans have these fitted, you can set your camber and caster to perfection, and that's one of the bushes for the inner. You also get some assembly grease, which is if you've done bushes before, makes the world of difference. And you get an instruction manual as well. explaining everything you need to know really. What you get in the pack, how to fit them, and then how to adjust them too. So that's what it looks like when it's fully assembled. I'll put one together now to give you an idea. So this is what it looks like fitted. I've just thrown this together so ignore, but as you can see, this is what the adjustable bushes do for you. And when you're adjusting it, use your C-spanner and simply just turn it. It's a lot easier obviously being in my hand, but it's not that difficult once it's fitted either. Just every bit of adjustment makes a big difference, so you make sure that either you know what you're doing with it, or you've got your local garage, your alignment place to do it for you. They'll have all the equipment. This idea wants to be done on an alignment machine to make the most out of them and get your settings perfect. So there you go. Right guys, so this is the rear arm outer bush, and I'll show what's in this box now. So again, you get two adjusters, the manual, so the bushes are slightly different compared to the other box I showed previously. They do come labelled too with part numbers on there, so you can make sure they're the correct bushes. You get the slip rings too that go through here and then through a bush for when you adjust it. And like the other one, you get the key and it turns for when you're doing the alignment itself. So these are the bushes, a pair for each side, left and right. The adjusters, one for each side. The slip rings for the adjuster, which go on something like that. The key, some grease, which makes life a lot easier installing these, and the manual, which is there. Again, this explains how they go together. The inside, the outside is A and B, everything's stamped, and what it should look like when it's completed, and how you adjust it with the key. Definitely worth reading through. Also, the most important thing is your contents. I've never had a Powerflex set come with anything missing. I've got to say their quality control is second to none. Probably some of the best I've ever seen. So don't be too concerned. But obviously it's always worth checking when you buy something to make sure what you've paid for is in the box. So yeah, this is the other bush kit, and these are definitely recommended for any vehicle, any van that's been lowered, I'd say more than 60mm, and any more than that, definitely replace them. But if your bushes are knocking or they're wearing out already, because a lot of these vans now are getting old, getting on a bit now, and I'll continue this conversation in 2 minutes. So guys, what the bushes do, and to try to explain to you in layman's terms, is how I understand things, is the camber on the rear is when the wheel, the top of the wheel goes in or comes out. The bushes allow you to adjust that as well. Now mine camber quite a lot because I was running wider wheels prior to these with a much lower offset, so the wheel stuck out more. And the only way to get the van to clear and tuck the wheel was to adjust that camber heavily in. Now with these Rolls-Royce wheels, I have these readjusted again to pull the wheel back out again so it has less camber. But the main thing for these bushes is the toe angle. Now that means this is the back van, that's the front of the van. The wheel runs inwards, so this part of the wheel starts running towards the van and not straight, and that causes a premature wear of your tyres, especially on the inside. When they're lowered more than 60mm, 80, 100mm, some are way lower than that as well, this being one of them, they will absolutely destroy the inside of the tyre and wear them thin within no time. So these bushes allow you to adjust the toe angle and run the wheel straight, but you can also adjust your camber too, so your vehicle, even being lowered to any amount, will run true, causing you better handling, more predictable handling, reduced tyre wear, so you'll have correct tyre wear in fact, and have the correct footprint on the ground. Now, I'm not an advocate or don't want to push sort of, you know, a case of, you know, your wheels must be running with no camber and, you know, no stretch tyres. We all like modifying vehicles, and we have to do what works so it looks good and drives correctly. For me, is if you modify your vehicle, it shouldn't be worse to drive. It should be just as good, if not improved at the very least, even by a small amount. So my vehicle runs at this height. This is my drive height. I can raise it higher to an air ride, but I run it at a lower height. It handles perfect. It drives straight. You know, it tracks nice, and these bushes make a huge impact on that. So I highly recommend these on lowered transporters. And again, lifetime warranty. So if yours are worn or your van's high mileage, I mean, mine's in 180,000 miles. So my van's running gear was quite tired. So we've been through the entire thing, and these were fitted to give the van a new lease of life, and everything feels a lot tighter now as well. So the bushes, one of the best ones done in my vehicle. I can lower it, still drive nice, and I can adjust the camber as I need to. So hopefully this will explain to you what it does. If it doesn't, I'll do another video for you, but let me know either way. £195 delivered to your doorstep, and they'll make a big difference to your vehicle. You can get front bushes too, but I'll do a video on that one separately. My tag is @VicNaggy, or @Vic_Nagy on Instagram, or @LowProUK. Either or, I'll happily answer your questions and, you know, offer any support I can offer you. So guys, that's everything you need to know about these Powerflex bushes. I appreciate your time watching this video. Hopefully I'll answer some questions of yours, you know, give you some more information that maybe you didn't know about these, or what you get from the box and so forth. If you liked the video even a little bit, please hit like. It helps my channel grow and get me more out there. If you want to subscribe, I'd happily welcome you on board. So please do hit that button below. If you want notifications, you can press the bell. If you don't want it, I don't mind at all. I'll post every so often, as much as I can post now. And if you have any questions at all, or, you know, want some more information, email me at lowprouk@gmail.com. The email will be in the description, or you can also, you know, put a comment below, and I'll try the best I can to answer it. If you want any more products you want me to look at for T5s, even cars in general, it's mainly modifications, so I don't really look at stock parts. It'll be more upgrades. You know, leave a comment and give me some suggestions. Do you want to see more wheels, big brake kits? Let me know, and I can speak to manufacturers or use a lot of my own stuff I've got on my own vehicles and share them with you. I will do something on the T5 soon, a bit more detail, just so you lot to enjoy. And I've got a Mercedes E55 AMG sat behind me, which I want to do some bits on too. So you should see some interesting content of my own projects, my friends' projects, and the products we use, and can also supply you as well if you want them for yours. Yeah, so anyway guys, take care. Thanks for watching, and stay safe. Something like that, and there's a boy laying down on the floor because he cut his foot open. So, and it hurts. So yeah, anyway, this is such bad parenting, isn't it? No, it's not bad at all. He's a little scab that's peeled, and he's getting a bit like, oh no, daddy. Hey, also, let's look at your destroyed foot. Come on, it's not even a scratch, boy.
And my knee.
You know, kids.